of my domain. And added to that, the late Oli also put more responsibility on my head. I came to know that this council, known as National Traditional Rulers Council of Nigeria, was a baby of late Oli and Sultan Muhammad. How did he become the baby of these two eminent traditional leaders? During the crisis, I think either June 12th or something like that. I've got a story, I've got information. Late Oli, all his eminence, the Sultan Sokoto, then Muhammadu Machibo, that are going to sit down like this and allow the country to trail into crisis, uncontrollable, no problem. What can we meet? And probably make some very, very authoritative advice and send it to the governor of the day. And quickly the eminence, the late Machido, they're all in the same place, brought the idea, and then they met in Abuja with their own money, on the air, and they all only invited about 13 of traditional rulers to come and sit down and deliberate on the existing or prevailing situation that we're trying to drill this country into crisis. They met their input, and they forwarded to the government of that time. And quickly things started changing. And from there and then, they came with the idea that instead of us sitting in our palaces and observing things, why can't we make an outfit whereby other traditional rulers will be meeting from time to time to give appropriate advice to the authorities, especially at the federal level. So this institution or this outfit, this council was born by these two people. Oli, late Oba Suadi, and his eminent Sultan of Sokoto. And that's why from there and then, they became the chairman, the co-chairman. We have the Sultan as chairman and then Oli as co-chairman. Up to this present day, now we have the Sultan of Sokoto, His Eminence Muhammad Saad Abubakar, as the chairman and co-chairman of this council, together with His Imperial Majesty, the Oni of Ife. So that council has been moving, and we thank this leadership of this council, and also our gratitude and thanks must go to the late Oba Sundadu, the Oni of Ife. May Allah grant him eternal rest. And also to the family, we thank you very earnestly for keeping the momentum, for keeping the pace, especially Prince Adetokunbo. Well done. May God bless you. And all your siblings, your sisters, your brothers, may God and His Majesty continue to direct you, give you the strength and wisdom to follow the same steps, even probably greater than what our late Baba has done. Thank you and God bless you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. One more comment, and then we will take the last one from the governor of Lagos State. Lettuce from Imo State. From Imo State, yes, please.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Your Imperial Majesty, my Chairman, the Oni of Ife, all other excellencies here present, my brother traditional rulers, let me observe other protocols. Well, I'm glad to be here today to celebrate Baba. Because Baba have a special love for me in particular. Baba will not cross the east without not coming to the palace. The SUB, South National Council, it's just to give a show that the national institution is giving that respect. So, with a lot of prayer, I'm happy to see the family. Everybody's looking very well. We continue to bless God, pray for you that God will continue to bless you and keep God up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Before I call on the government to give the final statement, remember that the SSG read a beautiful speech on behalf of the government. But since the governor is there in person, the idea is that he must speak. The audience says if the governor does not speak, he might revoke the CFO of these premises. So the audience says make sure that the governor speaks. But there's one point I want to make. Colin Array had come with a very brilliant paper about security, because the theme of the lecture itself is how to secure our country using traditional as a major force in that process. Unfortunately, because of the time constraint, we couldn't read that paper, but we're going to make sure that paper is made available to all of us through the family. The brilliant paper which I've seen, and I've asked him not to worry, that paper will become material for just about everyone who's been here. I want to thank you very much and to ask the governor at this point to come in and give us final comments before, because I don't think after the governor speaks there will be it ready unless the governor is going to speak, sir. Is that okay, sir? So can bring this to a close. Excellency, you have the floor, sir.
Well, thank you very much, our leader that we're celebrating here today. So I want to adopt all of the courtesies to all my seniors who are former, two-time, one-time, military, several of them. I will also be former one day. I want to acknowledge each and every one of you for your spouses. I want to revere all the traditional institutions using my father, my friend, my brother, Imperial Majesty, the Oni of Ife, as a point of contact for all of you that have traveled across the Niger, both Niger, on the eastern part, on the northern part, and of course the southwest. And to say that on behalf of the people and government of Lagos, it is truly really an honor that you have brought this great event here into Lagos. In terms of traditional institutions and lineage, I'm not sure when we say Lagos is the economic, commercial, now political nerve center of the country. We truly cannot say that we're also the traditional, because there are several traditional institutions that are bigger than Lagos. So we feel truly proud that you have all made our time to be with us here in Lagos, in your state, in your city. And I can imagine the conversation that I've espoused this afternoon into the evening. I looked at the topic and I know that it is not only critical right now, but it's very apt. I am privileged to also know that the current government at the center have a committee, a standing committee, where the Emir of Lafia, I think, Honorable Justice Sidi Mohammed, yes, is a co-chair, in which the governor of Imo, where I also sit as a member, are speaking together to see and to reflect on the essence of this topic. How do we ensure that our traditional institutions have a rightful place even in the Constitution? And I was privileged on one or two occasions, sir, to have sat at that meeting, and we were thoroughly lectured by my Lord, the Emir of Lafia, Honorable Justice of the Supreme Court, on taking us through the history, the very rich history of how it all began. So when we said that we're bringing them back discussion, they were there, even from the time back. And I was, I was privileged to have been part of, that learning curve. And I want to, without wanting to be a member of the National Assembly, say that we have all agreed and see the essence, the need, and the importance of ensuring that the Constitution will also play that role and play it critically. Once we're able to do that, thank you very much, once we're able to do that, then we'll begin to understand the essence of what my uncle Colonel Are also had mentioned, with, I won't say this, but I can imagine with his own wealth of experience, how traditional institution can help, maintain the security challenges that we have in the country. I would also want to read that paper. And these are some of the things that they've all, been set up to do for us. So I want to commend and thank every one of you, sir, that have come here this evening. I believe that it's been a worthwhile exchange of knowledge and idea, and I want to thank the family. Thank you very much for bringing, on 10th anniversary, the life and the time of our father, who I'm sure meant so many things to so many people. Our traditional father from the East just mentioned, that is who he was. He had played a role for 35 years in everybody's life in one form or the other. So doing this for me is proper, and it speaks to the essence of, the core of our political conversation now and going forward. So I believe it's not a wasted time, and I think we should take this conversation forward even from here. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the panelists. They've done a fantastic job, moderated by Dr. with awards today. And I think it could have been a better day for them. In the presence of the whole world, they are being decorated. They have done so well. Can we quickly have you, sir? Our business have you and so we can pitch it. Please let's also have you. Let's have you, sir. Yes. The pictures. Oh, you know the reality. Let me titillate you a bit. There's King Sonny. I need to round up the whole thing. Sonny is irresistible. Tony turns 80 next year, but you can't believe it. The way there's a competition among the photographers and the cameraman. Let's see who beats. The representative of the NGS, our own son, also joins.
Hello, sorry.
Please, let's not disperse just now. We have presentations to make. The three honorees will be the ones to make the awards, and of course the principals of the winning schools are asked to also join. I have to say this in advance so that we get things properly structured. I must thank you, ladies and gentlemen, because this is our own area. We have seen that the whole world has come from all parts of Nigeria and are here. That's the way we celebrate our father. Great father in every aspect, in all ramifications. Love the family, loves all of us. But there's one thing we're missing here today. Chief Gabriel. Arekola Oyefeso, thank you very much, coming all the way from Rainbow Kingdom, also representing Sir Kensington here.